This should be a pretty short one. This article is as short on length as it is on thought. Why America should ban crypto. And it starts out, in the U.S. in recent years, privately owned companies have issued thousands of new cryptocurrencies, large and small. These have later become publicly traded without any governmental pre-approval of disclosures. Oh my God, you mean government's not doing stuff? How awful! Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the running theme here. All this wild and woolly capitalism, capitalism bad, is much like that described in a remark often attributed to Mark Twain, who is thought to have said, "A mine is a hole in the ground with a liar on top." I think that might be a confession projection there. Yeah, I think this is going to be him rather than the people he's accusing. Such wretched excess. Can you just smell the Calvinism? Has gone on because there is a gap in regulation. There's a part of your lives that government isn't nosing in on. Oh my God, we can't have that. A cryptocurrency is not a currency. Then how come I can use it to purchase things? I mean, that's pretty much the definition of currency, isn't it? You can use it to buy things. If there's any other definition, I'm unaware of it. Not a commodity and not a security. Hey, I agree it's not a security. Tell it to the SEC. Tell them to back off of LIBRE and XRP. Instead, it's a gambling contract with a nearly 100% edge for the house. Who are you thinking the house is? Who's the house? Cryptocurrencies, at their best, are decentralized. So who's the house in a completely decentralized open source system? You know, who's the... take Dash. Who's Dash run by? The Dash DAO Irrevocable Trust. Who runs that? The network. It's decentralized. There's no house. Where's the house? Show me the house. Entered into in a country. Open source has a country? Worldwide decentralized cash for everyone on the planet has a country? Where gambling contracts are traditionally regulated only by states that compete in laxity. Oh, gambling bad too. More Calvinism. Obviously, the U.S. should now enact a new federal law that prevents this from happening. There ought to be a law. And of course he says, obviously, because he can't give you any reasons for it. He could have, it's not like he's got a word limit here. This is a web page. He could have done that. He didn't. Two interesting precedents may guide us into sound action. In the first precedent, the Communist government of China recently banned cryptocurrencies. Yes, by all means, let's model ourselves after the Chinese Communist Party. Because that just sounds so wonderful, doesn't it? Because it wisely concluded that they would provide more harm than benefit. Yeah, like the Chinese government is so good at recognizing what causes more harm than benefit. I checked. This is not satire. This is not the Babylon Bee. This is not. No. This guy's serious. And in the second precedent, from the early 1700s, England reacted to a horrible depression that followed the blow-up of a promotional plan to get vast profits. Profits bad too, profits bad. By using slow-moving sailing ships to trade with very poor people halfway around the world. What Parliament did in its anguish when this crazy promotion blew up was direct and simple. It banned all public trading in new common stocks. So they screwed up a promotion and the solution is to ban all public trading? And kept this ban in place for about 100 years. And in that 100 years, England made by far the biggest national contribution to the march of civilization as it led strongly in both the Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution, and to boot, spawned off a promising little country called the United States. It didn't spawn it off. They rebelled against. They rebelled against England for doing exactly that sort of thing. Oh, but it was England leading the way. Yeah, sure. Sure. What should the U.S. do after a ban of cryptocurrencies is in place? Well, one more action might make sense. Thank the Chinese communist leader for his splendid example of uncommon sense. How do you even craft a response to that? What possible response can be made or needed? I don't know. Yes, thank the glorious Chinese Communist Party and their wonderful leader. It says, Mr. Munger is vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. Oh, well, there's your problem. I think we figured it out. Yeah. There's no conflict of interest there at all, is there? No. I don't know, man. I don't really have anything to say. I just thought this was funny. Unintended satire. Oh, Mr. Munger, keep on doing what you do. Because we need more people coming over to our side. Thank you so very much for watching. Comments for the comment god, shares for the share throne. Like, subscribe, the bell. You know the drill. Come on, spread this information around. It needs to be. Because there's a lot more people calling for bans of cryptocurrency than standing up for... Even all of the ones who stand up for crypto are like, we need sensible regulations. No, we don't. We don't need any regulations. In fact, a lot of them are set up specifically to be regulation-proof. Just try to regulate it, you can't. And you shouldn't. No regulations. So, have that message cut through. Help it all cut through. And let people know about cryptocurrencies and how they can use apps like Dash Direct and Bitrefill to actually buy things in the real world. And of course, if you like what I do, you can go to donate.bogosity.tv. Get all these videos early and ad-free by becoming a subscriber at Patreon or Subscribestar, or you can just give a one-time donation with PayPal or cryptocurrency. I take all sorts of cryptos. I'll take it. Yeah, every little bit helps. Nice thing about crypto is you can just donate a few pennies if that's all you can afford. You know, PayPal makes you send, I think they make you send at least $1. Patreon and Subscribestar, same way. And then they like take off, oh my God, of that $1, I might get 60 cents of it. That might be an exaggeration. So, some of the cryptos are getting really bad as far as the fees are. Dash isn't. Monero seems to be still pretty good with that. There are some good cryptos out there that are nice, fast, secure, and with sub-cent transaction fees. So, no matter where in the world you are, international money transfers for a fraction of a cent. How can you not love that? So, as always, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, stay strong and be free.